How y'all doing?
Hey,
I'm
hey.
doing
Yes,
good, man.
sir.
I bought some new records.
Uh-oh.
Uh, I saw that Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. La 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 la. I'm
I've
just
been
playing. I'm
listening.
just
I've been
playing.
listening to Critical Role again.
Hey.
The
Yeah,
the new
been
season,
enjoying
or
life.
are you on the new season?
Yeah. I'm back on the dating app. So y'all, if y'all see my profile, go ahead and give your boy a swipe right, a super like, or something like that.
He dropping something off.
So I actually saw your profile yesterday, and I had
Oh,
to. Um, yeah, it wasn't good. It was very creepy. You look like a big creeper, and I'm
Don't
gonna.
don't don't say don't say you saw my profile like you just happened to come across it. I shared my profile with you. I sent it to you on purpose. Because
like, hey, what you think about this?
we don't even swipe in the same
Categories.
hemispheres. Right. We ain't even like I happen to see your profile. No, you didn't. I
Yes.
showed it to you. That's a very big difference.
So I was swiping. Then I saw Demarcus's profile.
No,
Uh,
no. Demarcus showed you his profile yesterday. Go
And
ahead. Go
I
ahead
just
and
want
tell
to
your
read
lies.
to y'all Demarcus's
Nah, don't read
about
that.
me
Don't read that.
because it
Do
was
not read
it's
that.
very
Lorente, how
creepy,
you doing?
very
Lorente, how you
cringy, and
doing?
I just want to read it so
Lorente,
that to see.
Lorente, how you doing?
No.
I'm
I want
doing
to see what
Mute
the
this man.
how Laurent feels
Mute this man.
no, I'm a gay
How,
person, so
how do I
maybe
mute him?
Laurent will feel differently. So let me just ask
No, he
Laurent.
won't. He won't.
nah.
He
See, the
won't.
thing about that
He
is
won't.
that's I'm not the target audience.
No. But you know when a guy does something that's very cringy, right?
I mean, I do want to hear it now, so I can I can give a because you my
Off air. Let's do it off air.
okay, okay, say less, say less,
What?
say less.
Let's do
Yeah,
it off
I
air.
respect that. You
Oh
know how I
my
feel. I respect that
God,
quick.
these
Hey,
off air
Let's do it off air.
conversations.
Yep, let's
Really?
do it off air. Let's
you
do
know
Wow.
it
what I
Are
mean?
off
you
Quick.
that
air.
Quick.
embarrassed? Are you that
I'm
embarrassed
not
about
that
it?
embarrassed. I'll read it. I'll read it.
Okay. Okay.
I'll tell the
And
people what it said.
and
Y'all give me some on our Instagram Black Geek Energy on our Instagram at Black Geek Energy. Leave some comments, send us some messages to help me out with this prompt, this about me, because that's what it says is you got to be careful about those funny guys. Uh, they'll laugh you right out your clothes. That being said, don't laugh on the first date.
oh, you skipped the part.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't, Jared.
You want me to say the part you skipped?
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay. So my question
No,
is,
I don't.
I know that you are gonna get some viewer or listener submissions, but have you changed up your profile yet?
I have changed it. I have changed it. I just changed it about me because
That's a,
I didn't have a second opinion when I was writing it the first time. So someone was like, hey, that's not a great one. I'm like, that's fair. That's fair. Actually, I did share it with one of my homegirls after we talked, and she laughed. She thought it was funny. So
That's what I was about to ask. Did you share it with one of your because you got
I
you
did.
have quite a few women friends and stuff
I do.
in
I do.
California and back home. So,
But see, I think the difference is that she knows who I am and she knows me.
oh, too well.
So right, yeah, right. So like I can say that shit to her and it's like oh Demarcus, you hilarious. But a
so
stranger who's just seeing like pictures and words on the internet, they're like, oh, this man is a real creep.
yeah, he's a clown. So
No, but
so
Like he's
it's a dating site, and so that they like that spontaneity a little bit. Like, oh, he's cute,
yeah,
he might be
I thought
interesting.
I was going for the
So,
shock factor.
yeah, for
nah,
sure,
nah, that
But
was
for
anyway, how
sure.
y'all doing? How
wait.
y'all
Do we
doing?
have to keep changing
Somebody got
profile?
some
I
somebody
want to
had got
hear.
some
I want to hear
somebody got
what
some
the
cutty
new.
last
I want.
night. I heard
Oh no!
because
Oh
Who got some
we be telling
no!
cutty?
it because we
Who
Oh
got
telling
some?
everybody
no!
business. Because we telling everybody
Oh,
business. Because we telling everybody
oh,
business. Why don't we talk about that? How you doing, Jared?
oh.
I'm doing great. How are you?
Ain't nobody eating.
I bet you are. I bet you are.
Yeah, I am doing amazing. Yesterday I just played in some flowers, went to the beach, climbed the mountain.
What beach you went to?
Is
Sight
that what the
saw.
kids call it these days?
Yeah, yeah. I rode a train. I sight
About
saw.
A road,
not the
a
train.
train.
I hope not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on, ride that
Um,
train.
Right.
Ride that rain.
yeah.
Come on, ride that train.
Uh, but yeah, we had a very good discussion yesterday, me and Demarcus.
Hmm. Catching
And
up off air.
and I guess
You
that
know,
we can't really speak on it
Too
I
too
thought it was a
much.
safe. I thought it was a safe space, but apparently it's not. So
it is a
we
safe
just throw
space.
everything. We throw everything we talk about in private. We throw it on the podcast. That's what we're
Look,
doing now.
look, that is a funny conversation, and I just
That's what
wanted
we're
Laronta
doing.
to know that it was that we had a
That's
funny conversation with earlier.
that's what we doing now. So now I know.
Wow. Okay. Well.
Lorenzo, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. I just closed out on one of my biggest deal to date, one of the most difficult.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
You
appreciate you.
know, the big ones are usually the most difficult ones, man. The big ones are
And
hard.
then now I know I just said that like, hey, that was the most difficult one. This new client I just got, how I got him
Hmm.
as a referral, which is awesome. That's what I'm trying to build my
Hmm.
business to.
Oh shit.
So I got him as a
So like somebody
referral.
who you already sold a house to referred you?
Something like that. So it was a loan officer on the a deal I worked in the past, and she was like, "Hey, because
Hmm.
she's in like Nevada or something or whatever, and he's
Oh
moved.
damn.
Well, he stays out here. It's just how when you go online to a company and you put your information in, it goes to whoever. So she's
Hmm.
working with them, and he. Long story short, he was looking at the beginning of the pandemic. He went under contract. He ended up losing some money, like around a little north of $6,000. So coming to me, I'm like, hey, I don't want you to lose any money. That's first and foremost. I want to get you in a home. Whatever, whether it's first time home
Hmm.
or forever home. I'm trying to. We got to have the same goals. Long story short, so this motherfucker, I'm
Hmm.
like, what's your budget? First question. I don't want to go over. I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. He doesn't want to go over 400,000. Cool, cool. But the area he wants is kind of sought after. It's in Loganville, Lawrenceville, Decula,
Loganville.
Up there in Gwinnett, right? Because
Boy.
right. So that 400 really it's something, but it ain't. And so this motherfucker starts
It's,
sending me houses at 420,000.
and it's like, what happened to not going over 400? He don't want
Ni-
you to go over 400.
nigga. So I'm
He
just
don't
like,
want you to go over 400. He'll go over 400 all he like. He don't want
nigga,
you to find
nigga. So
nothing over 400.
I showed the house, and he was like, basically, I want to. I'm sorry, I want to sound racist, but he's foreign, but I want to. But basically, he wanted to put the deal in his terms. So he wanted to take 10,000 off the price and make them give 10,000 in closing. The thing about the area, listeners, it's a prominent area in Georgia, in Metro Atlanta. Granted, it's not in the
Hmm.
city, but it's still a nice area. Good school districts. Elementary, middle, and high school. It's
Right,
just a
right, right.
development area. It's just nice up there. So the thing is, the property was only on the
Loganville.
market. Right, it was only on the market for like 2 days. So like
Oh, damn.
niggas ain't trying to. Come on, you gotta come at full asking. Like it's common fucking sense. He's like, no, do
Hmm.
this and da da da. And he just tried to chump me off, and I had to I had to
What you say to
handle him.
him? What you say? How you
I
handle him?
man, it's one of those things. I know I said what I had to say. Because basically I cut to the chase. So I got him Tuesday. We lit at a couple houses Wednesday and Thursday. We put offers in, but they weren't accepted. There were some counter offers, but he wasn't willing to counter. So then when
Hmm.
Saturday came around, I was like, hey, I got other shit. I got other clients to take care of. I can't,
Hmm.
whoop de whoop de whoop. I told him straight up, I got other stuff. I do care for you. You are, I treat everybody with care. I'm sorry, let me cut to the chase. Long story short, basically where it was a house for 420, I got him to bring it down to 415 and offer 2,000 in closing. He's still going back and
Okay.
forth with he's still going back and forth with me. I'm just like, all right, whatever. And I walk away. Like I don't walk away, but I start talking to him. Boom, that house going to
Uh-huh.
contract. Boom, another house we put an offer and goes on the contract. And then boom, a third house we put an offer and go on the contract. So I told him straight up. And I stopped talking to him on the phone because he was to talk for 20, 30 minutes every time. I was like, nah, I'm just texting.
Hmm.
I'm texting this nigga every time. I'm texting him. So long story short, we're under contract now.
Oh,
It was
dope.
a
So you
house at
finally got
four.
something.
Yeah, and I did. We did it pretty quickly. Within 7 days. So that's why I've been really really busy with this mother lover. But it's I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry, y'all. This
Uh-huh.
is BGE. Let me bring it back. But I'm doing good. I'm doing
Nah,
good.
nah, nah,
I
nah,
love what I
nah. I mean,
do.
we want to know how you was doing, man. Damn, that sounds stressful. That sounds stressful.
Yeah,
That's the one
man.
you
And
just
then
closed.
no. That's the one I
Oh, this is
closed
the one
was
you're working
something.
on now. This is the one you're
Right,
working on now.
right.
Yeah,
This is the
yeah.
one we are working on right now. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's
He sound
that.
like
But
a so he an
uh,
Indian dude. It sound like from
no.
the accent.
He's African. I
He's
stopped
an
myself.
African.
I stopped myself
Okay.
because I go deep into a deeper African. But I love African people.
You're going into an accent. I
I go to
mean,
a deep
if
one,
a person got an accent, they got an accent.
and
Is that you being racist or is that them having an accent? Now
because
you making fun of the accent? I
nah,
don't
yeah,
know.
that's why I stopped.
I think accents can be funny. It
Uh-huh.
just depends on the context. Depends on the context.
Initially,
When I was in Europe, folks were making fun of American accents. They made fun of mine.
oh,
So
oh, I bet over there.
if they do it in Europe, we can do it over here.
Because when I first started talking to this dude, I thought he was like a 60-year-old man because he was speaking so low and so soft like this, and he was just talking like this. I thought he was an old man. But when I met the
Yeah,
nigga, he our
yeah,
age. He like 32, 33.
yeah.
So I'm just like, oh, come on.
He haggling.
Right. Because I was like, at first I was like, is it cool if I text you? No, I would like to talk on the phone and and he'll do that like trailing shit. Like, make sure you listen. Are you listening
But
to
I
me?
hate
Like,
that. But I hate that, man.
man, I
Like
was
if you
like,
gonna talk to me, speak up. Yeah.
because whole time he a
You try to
software
listen to that man.
engineer. He's a software engineer, and then he's an insurance adjuster on the side.
Oh damn. Oh,
Nigga,
he doing it.
nigga, that's all right, bro. You got the bread. I ain't counting no next man money, but I'm come on, you because he was like, my job is in the West Coast, so because like when we could view homes, we had to be later or early as
Yeah.
fuck, either early as fuck in the morning or late as
Oh,
hell.
late as fuck. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because
Cause
you work on the West Coast time, so
you
I
know
get
what I'm
that.
saying. So that shit had me fucked up. But hey, God's good all the time. Jared, how you doing,
Yes,
brother?
sir.
I
Yes,
already
sir.
said how I was doing.
Man, but your shit always short, man. We don't know nothing about that's going on in your life.
What do you
Cause you
If we're gonna be doing this how you doing part, you gotta tell us how you doing.
I do be telling y'all how I'm doing. I said fine. I said I went to the beach. I climbed the mountain. I
You
did
didn't go to no
everything.
beach, nor did you climb a damn mountain. Tell us the truth.
I mean,
Over here bullshitting us.
nothing
Bullshitting
really happens. Nothing really happens in my life.
mm.
I tried a new ramen
Apparently it
restaurant
does.
today, and I have been watching a lot of great anime.
mm,
This spring
Hmm.
season is really showing off, especially with
I
the
think it's okay.
isekais.
I
What?
think it's okay. What I'm really excited about is Demon Slayer, but I mean, nothing else has me really excited. I was excited for the Ancient Magus Bride, but I watched the first episode and it didn't really touch me.
Oh, that's back now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I told you about H Paradise.
Hell's Paradise. Why
Hmm.
you acting like you don't cuss?
I don't cuss.
cause
When
he
have I ever
doesn't.
cussed?
He's a Southern Belle. How dare you?
Yeah, I'm a Southern Belle. You've never heard
Fuck
me
both
cuss,
of
the
y'all.
Marcus. Stop
Fuck,
acting like you don't know me.
both of y'all.
He's a
Fuck
Southern
both of
Belle
y'all.
who's a
And
virgin that doesn't drink.
let's fuck both. But he just got some cutty last night.
No, it wasn't. Okay, so
It wasn't even like that.
as I said, what about that show? Like I told you
What
to
about what
watch it.
show?
It's on the third episode already. It's a really good show. It's like Juju Kaisen. It's
Oh,
by
Hell's Paradise.
yeah. It's
I told you I watched the first episode. I ain't got around to the second one yet. Um, but another one I do like. Another one I do like is Magic and Muscle. I think it's called like Mashley or something like
Mashal.
that.
Mashal.
Mashal.
Hmm. That new
Magic and
episode
Muscle.
dropped today. I saw that too.
Oh damn, I gotta watch that joint later then.
Yeah, that was
That's
a
real
really
good.
yeah, that was a really good episode.
It's pretty
All
funny.
right,
But yeah, let's start
let
this episode. Let's take a quick break.
let's take a quick commercial break and
Take a
let's
quick
Uh-oh.
commercial
hear
break, and
uh
then we'll be
something.
right back with y'all.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
I told you I'm leading the episode today, Jared.
I'm so sorry.
I'm in charge, god damn it.
So sorry.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
Man.
Therapy did not work for me, and let me tell y'all about it. So I had to attend therapy through my old job, and it was horrible. I had this Russian intern who was my therapist, and she was not relatable at all. Then we both had a language barrier that we had to go through every time we talked. Also, she made me come to our therapy sessions at 4 p.m. on Fridays. And you know I had to drive through downtown Atlanta traffic while it was in its peak. Now, I have said on this podcast that I'm not going to therapy again, and that I just need people to tell me what their therapist says to them so I can use their advice on myself. But you know what? I may have to rethink that. Y'all, BetterHelp is an online counseling service that allows you to connect to a licensed therapist from the comfort of your own home, or boat, or cruise ship, car, or wherever you may be. The best part is you can switch therapists at any time, and you have full access to virtual sessions through text, phone, and video conferencing. No matter what you're going through, BetterHelp has a professional who can help. And because you're a listener to Black Geek Energy, you can get 10% off your first month by visiting betterhelp.com/BGEpod. That's betterhelp.com/BGEpod for 10% off your first month. So go ahead, take care of your mental health today. Check out BetterHelp, and let's get back to the show.
We back. And today, well, this episode is our 10th episode, y'all. We 10 episodes in the game.
Bow.
Clap it up for yourselves. Clap it up for yourselves. Did y'all think we was gonna make it this far?
Hell yeah, we got 90 more to go.
I did.
Yeah,
I thought
I
we were
knew
gonna make it.
I knew we would make it to 10. I didn't think it would happen this fast. I didn't think we would make it to 10 this fast.
I mean, we've
Because
only
we've
been
been recording
for
like a
month.
motherfucker.
Yeah, a month.
Man, I mean, we're paying for the
A month,
studio, so.
maybe two.
No, we
I mean, but
started
shit,
in
boy.
March. It's April now. We started it on March the 15th.
Did we start in March?
Yeah. Well. Okay.
Okay,
We started
right.
recording in February. We released the first episode in March. Okay,
Exactly.
That's what it is. Okay.
So we've been recording for a good 2 months.
Yeah.
But we already on episode 10, y'all.
But it's not like
Yes,
a lot.
sir.
We've only recorded 10 episodes, so it's not like that much. But
Yeah, that's an accomplishment for me.
Really?
From not having a podcast to recording 10 episodes, that's an accomplishment. I'm patting myself on the back.
Okay. But for the length of time that we've been in this mode, we've been doing this for a while now. Like a while. So yeah, I think that we
I mean, we've been hustling, y'all.
I think
I don't know about y'all, but I got other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mentor. I got a
Oh
full-time
yeah.
job.
You told me
You know
about
what I'm
that.
saying?
How's that going? How you kids? Well, they're not kids, but
they
grown as
grown.
hell.
They
Right.
grown as hell. They in grad school.
Exactly.
They doing real well, man. They doing real well. You know, the mentor period is winding down. I had pitched some projects to them because they going into a web design class next quarter. So I pitched some projects to them to work on for study.com. It would be like a sponsor project. They'll get to put a little, you know, bump up their resume a little bit, but they didn't. The professor said they couldn't. The professor told them they couldn't use the project because it wasn't. It was more focused on user experience than web design. So, and our site was too developed for them for what they was looking for that class. So they gotta. You know, we'll probably just come back around to it some other time if they remember me and they reach out. But no, other than that, it's going well. I feel like I'm giving them a lot of knowledge. They tell me that they're getting a lot from it. You know what I'm saying? When I see them like get a job and shit, that's when I'll be like, yeah, I did it.
So how has these past episodes, like, what has been some of y'all's favorite topics?
Mine.
Let me.
Partially the D&D. Just because I'm so anxious to play it.
Really?
That's I'm so anxious.
Oh my god.
That's a good one.
But I'm be honest, after we play for like, let's say 45 minutes to an hour, I'm like, all right, when we done, hey bro, we just getting started.
We halfway through.
You are not gonna be like that. No, because D&D is really fun, and it's a group of people, so it's gonna be really fun.
Okay.
And
it's a good group. And I'm trying.
Right?
I think I'm gonna have a good group.
Yeah, DeMarcus is the DM.
Yeah,
DeMarcus is the DM.
I'm a good DM, right, Jared?
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. He's good. But yeah,
you gotta say it like you're unsure.
I'm not unsure.
That's what it's under.
You are. My favorite episode so far, I like all the episodes. My favorite episode has been the episode with Lauren, the Van Geeks
Yeah,
episode.
Van Geek.
Really? I like that one too. That was very familiar.
Yeah. It just
It was
seemed like
very.
a conversation. Nothing was forced. Like I had to be
Is
forced to
that
stuff.
one out yet? Do we even release that episode yet?
No, but we recorded it. It will be released when
I
we
mean,
have
all
this
right.
conversation.
Okay, by the
Oh, by
time
the time we
America
have, by
hits
the time
this.
we have this, yeah. By the time America is, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Um, I think my favorite is the first one, the Professor X,
Oh, that was
Mhm.
a
because that
good
joint
one.
was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, listening back to that, like listen to that first episode. I was like, okay, this. I was like, we might do something with this damn podcast if every episode sound like this,
Yeah.
because that shit had me weak listening
Yeah.
back to it.
Yeah. That's also the listeners' favorite episode. That's what they like the best.
Hmm.
Is the Professor X one.
Yeah.
But you know what else I really like doing is the promos. I
Yeah.
really like to record those promos. Those promos were funny.
Oh yeah. Before we started, yeah, those promos were good because we was making shit up. We didn't even know what we was doing
Yeah.
yet. Yeah, but that Professor X episode, I had gave a link to a few folks at work in my office. Man, they was cracking up. They was coming up to me like, "DeMarcus, this is pretty funny." I'm like, "Yeah, good. If y'all think it's funny, that means it's actually funny." Yeah, I shared it. I shared it with my mom, my dad, my little sister,
Oh
my
my
auntie.
god.
My my mom, my dad, they not really geeks. They ain't gonna get it. But my auntie, she watching hella
Mhm.
anime and cartoons and
Oh.
stuff. She gonna fuck with it.
So I put the podcast on my mother's phone, and I let her
Hmm.
know that I have a podcast. You want to listen to it, but they be cussing on there. I don't cuss. I had to assure her of that, but they be cussing on there, and they talk about pretty graphic stuff. So, but this is my
Mhm.
podcast. If you ever listen to it, so I don't know if she has yet.
Hmm.
Probably not, but yeah, it's on her phone.
Lorenzo, you got your gaming
Come on.
headset on?
I do,
And
because
then he just gonna laugh.
because I told Jared about it before you got on. I didn't have my camera on. I was like, I'll turn my camera on today, but I just want to make sure I had a better mic than the last recording. I know the last one was a little live on my end.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Um,
Mhm.
so let's start the conversation here. Why did we start this podcast? What made y'all start? What made you want to join?
Because guys like us, we been here. We've been running this podcast shit. We've been geeks. Before it was cool, before it was a trend. We've been on this. So now we feel like, hey, it's our time to come back and let these motherfuckers know
What we gonna let them know, Lorenzo? What we telling them?
that BGE is here to stay.
Yeah,
Uh,
so
Jared, you the originator. This was your idea.
yeah,
What
this
what made you
was
want to start a
what really made me want
podcast?
to start this podcast. For years I've been hating Batman and Professor Xavier. And I just really wanted to share my hatred with somebody. And I kept saying that Batman
That's
is
what
a
it felt like.
racist.
That first
Yeah,
episode felt exactly like that.
yeah. And I kept saying Batman is a
It felt
racist.
like it's like,
Professor
oh, he just wanted a
X,
platform to tell everybody he hates Professor X.
that's all. Professor X is a pedophile. Why do y'all like these people? And then somebody said, what are you talking about? And I said, it's too much to discuss. It's like people told me that for years. And then finally, I just said, I should start a podcast. And first, I said,
Hmm.
okay, I need to start a podcast and I need to be because in sports, there's always a color commentator and the analytical type person. So I was going to be the
Hmm.
analytical person. And I called
Mm.
up Loranta first. And I was like, Loranta
Mm-hmm.
has to be the color for everything I'm saying.
The the
Yeah.
color. What do you mean the color? What's the color?
Like, he has to like bring the funny, like, in like sports, they
Hmm.
have one person who's like, and he did a triple double touchdown home run.
Yeah.
And the other person's like, whoa, that was amazing. That was the best thing I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
whole entire life. So like he was supposed to be the
Got you.
color
Got you.
commentator. And
All right.
so
So why am I
Lorenzo,
here?
hold on, can I get to it? And then Loranta
Okay,
was
yeah.
like, okay, but we should ask DeMarcus. So I was like, DeMarcus is busy. He got a new job. He's on the West Coast. But if y'all want him on here, well, if you want him on here, then you ask him because I'm not gonna ask him because he's not
Damn.
gonna say no to me. Because I really thought that you were just gonna say no. I'm too busy. I'm trying to work out now, trying to look like somebody.
Wow.
No, because I have a job on the West Coast. It's gonna be weird hours. No, I'm not gonna do it. No, I thought you were gonna say no, so I was
So what?
like,
For me, reaching out to Demarcus, I felt like yes to everything Jared was saying. I was like, hey, I feel like we need another perspective, someone who's, like I said, has been a geek,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
been in the trenches, so to speak. You're a tested veteran, you know.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So I definitely want to bring somebody in who can contribute to the conversations, whereas in areas where I might know as much, the conversation won't just go dead. Like y'all can go back and forth. There's been conversations that y'all have had outside of me, and I was just like, oh, whoa. Like y'all have put me on to a couple of shows just while we've been here this short time. But we got a long. When I say a long time ago, y'all don't America, y'all don't understand what's about to come.
yeah.
We got so
And like,
much
and
coming.
like that was a really good idea from Loranta because like once we started talking, like with that first episode, like you were so knowledgeable, and I knew you were knowledgeable because I knew you read comics, I knew you played games, I knew you watched anime, but you were really knowledgeable and you had great things to say and you were a little bit funny. So I just thought that that was a great suggestion by Laurenti. Probably his best suggestion of the whole episode was call DeMarcus and get DeMarcus on here. So
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Glad to know I was an afterthought, y'all.
You
I
weren't an
appreciate that.
afterthought, you
I
were a
appreciate.
thought.
Nah,
No,
you was on the
no,
forefront for
no.
me.
I was an afterthought for Jared. Laurente, I appreciate you, my brother. First thing on
I
your mind.
thought
It's
you
like, oh,
were no, I thought you were
we
gonna
doing the
say
geek
no.
podcast.
I
So
thought
you
you
don't
were
have no
gonna
faith
say
in
no.
me. You don't have no faith in me either.
And then I thought you were gonna
At
say
least,
it's to
if you, even if you thought I was gonna say, at least give me the chance to say no. If that's what you think I'm gonna say, I might
no.
surprise you,
No,
which
because
I
what?
did.
No, because what I really thought you were gonna say is that it's a meat party. It's just another thing Jared's trying to rope me into, and I
A
just
meat party.
yeah, I thought it was a meat. I thought you were gonna say there's a meat party, and
What's
Sausage
a
yeah,
meat
fest.
party?
yeah,
Sausage
Oh,
we
fest.
don't have any girls,
oh
and
man, don't be worried about that.
you don't like girls.
I do like girls, but I don't be worried about girls being involved in everything I do.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Well, I thought you were
But
gonna
yeah,
say it's a meat party, and that
no,
you were too busy.
nah, nah. I mean, I'm at the point in my life now. It's like I make time for the things I want to do. I'm too busy for the things I don't want to do.
Mm.
You know?
Hmm.
Well, that was a really good idea because you really are insightful. So, why did you say yes to join the podcast?
When I say yes, shoot, because I mean, why did I say yes?
God.
Why did you say yes to
Why
meet
did I
party?
say it? See, I mean, it sounded like it would be fun. I think that was the main reason I was like, oh yeah, I do, because like talking about like anime comic books, games and shit with y'all, the shooting the shit. It sounded like it'd be fun. It's something I can do with my friends. For me, it wasn't about like oh we're gonna start a podcast and we're gonna eventually make some money and do all that kind of stuff. It's like no, like I just want to hang out, have a good time, and that's what we do.
Yeah,
And for me, this has been fun. Like even the frustrating bits where we trying to schedule the damn the recordings and whatnot, and supposed to be flaking and rescheduling, even amongst all the logistics. Still been a good time. And
yeah,
then we get together, record, and it's great.
I'm having a good time too. It has been fun, but I have been busy behind the scenes. It's hard doing the podcast. Well, it's not hard, but it's tedious because even
Mm.
when I'm not editing and recording and all that stuff, I'm like reaching out to different companies and trying to get some
Mm.
sponsors and people to sponsor us for something. So,
Well,
it,
we already got an offer for somebody to take some of this off your plate. So you just say the word whenever you ready.
Because as we continue to grow this business, we definitely want to, outsource some things to some folks to free up some of your time because you are the talent. Granted, you are one of the master logistics. I can't say the word right now. The
Mm.
logisticians. What's the
Or
word?
is
What's
it
the word? logistics, and then put make it
yeah.
professional. I'm sorry,
Well,
but yeah,
if we
go
get
ahead.
that far,
Not
then that's
if.
definitely something
No,
to. Well, when we get that far, that's something
I'm
to
not.
look
I'm
at.
not. How I'm living in this season of my life ain't no more ifs, maybes, we'll see. None of that. I'm done with that.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
my last year being broke was last year.
Okay.
So this hey,
Hello.
I already seen the paperwork. Got $30,000 right now being offered. BetterHealth.com, y'all.
BetterHelp.com
Oh.
slash BGE pod. So yeah, uh, yeah, I think that this has been a good ride so far.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's going to be a good ride in the future with some of the stuff that we
Yeah.
have planned actually.
Mhm.
Um, but
That's the
yeah,
only thing. That's the only thing I'm worried about. The only thing I'm worried about is like we just gonna fall off. Like one day it's just gonna be hard for us to get a episodes to get the recording schedule down pat, and it's gonna be like, all right, we just gonna not record this week, and then the next
mm-hmm,
week gonna come. It's like, all right, we just gonna not record this week, and the next
mm-hmm,
thing you know, it's like we don't record for a month, and then we just completely fall off.
We're still paying, we still have like monthly administration fees. So
yeah,
I feel like those fees kind of help between me and
Yeah,
me, Jared, and yourself. That
yeah,
kind of like, hey, we're still paying for the studio spaces. We're still renting mics. We got the cameras coming in. So it's
yeah.
it's just
yeah.
a lot. We got really big
Once
things
the
coming
money's
over
spent,
here.
yeah,
And the
We
I'm
got
money,
I'm
really
you're
definitely
big
about
things.
that.
next on the 15th of May. You're
15th of May,
next.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Just let me know. Just remind me on the 15th. But
I'm
yeah,
about to
once the
send you
money is
calendar. I'm about to send you a calendar invite now. Tell you
yeah,
on the
please
15th.
do.
No.
Please
It's cool.
do.
I'll take care of May.
No. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
No.
Look,
Look, I need you to take care of why I got it. So when I don't got it.
look. We
All
also
right, I'll
need
take that. I'll
cause
accept that.
I also want to do in the future when we get bigger because I've been seeing a lot of people since I've been liking more podcast stuff and liking
Hmm.
more Instagram reels about podcast creation. I've been seeing a lot more sponsorship ads about podcasts, like on Instagram. So we need to do something like that really soon,
Okay, okay.
so we can have a
Um,
podcast. But but yeah,
so
how, oh, go ahead.
oh, okay. I was gonna ask this question now. What do you think you in particular bring to this podcast? What is your specific value add? I know,
I
Jerry, you got
bring
a
a
whole list.
I bring a different kind of audience member. I
Yeah,
bring the
the
I
You bring a
bring
Doug,
different
the
kind of
the Doug.
what
I
audience is
br-
that?
I bring the one that
The
that has
the
been watching
dads and the
cartoons.
moms,
Yeah.
Not necessarily the dads and the moms. I mean, y'all are welcome.
the dads and
Y'all
the
are welcome as
moms, the
well. Always.
parentals.
Always parental units, always welcome. I do
Yeah.
I do it for us. But I bring that guy and that woman that been watching anime and they kind of fell off. Real life is happening. They're stressing, they're
Hmm.
trying to inflation is kicking their ass, their rent's going up, and they're trying
Hmm.
to find an escape. And that's where we come in. We're just providing some light commentary on what's going on, what's been happening,
Yeah,
what's gonna happen. We might drop a gem here, like, hey, this show is coming out in, quarter Q4 of this year. Whereas
yeah,
this show is like it came out 2 years ago. So watch this because it has 3 seasons already. So you got some content, and it's just different things. So that's what I bring to the
yeah.
table.
And around
I agree
2:20.
with you on that. I think,
Yeah.
yeah, I think your voice, because you got that deep ass sultry
Oh
voice.
my God, I hate it.
Um,
Mm.
I hate it.
uh, I think Jared's lying, y'all. But
What?
we're gonna let that
Never.
dog. We're gonna let that dog
Never.
lie. I think
Never.
I think Jared over there sitting in the puddle. But
Wow. Wow.
but
No.
I think the deep voice. And I think you're not as knowledgeable as me and Jared. So you hear and you ask those questions that other folks
Yeah.
are asking at home when they listen. They're like, hey,
Yes.
what's that? What does that mean? What
Yeah.
show is that? I never heard of it.
Yeah. He be
And
asking
so
those
you know
questions.
you make the show more approachable. I think. I
Yeah.
think that's what
Yeah.
I think. I think myself personally, we'll let you go last year because you got a lot to
Oh
go.
yeah, how.
I think I bring like the radicals out. Like I have the radical opinions. I
Mhm.
have the radicals make the radical statements. I'm knowledgeable, and I say the thing that's like maybe some people was thinking about, but they ain't never want to say it out loud. I try to be
The
it might be a little
controversy.
brash, The controversy. There it is. The controversy. Because yeah, I mean, I don't want to say I play devil's advocate, but I like to look at the other perspective.
You do. It does not keep
You
from you.
do,
Mhm.
yeah. Nah, it's you do. Sometimes we do need to have a conversation so we're not as one-sided. This isn't North Korea. This
Mhm.
isn't Russia. This isn't
And
China.
if
China.
everybody's like, I like cake, I like cake, I like cake, what's the point of having a podcast?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a real short conversation if everybody like the same thing.
But when you ask Loranta if he tips the 18-year
Excuse me.
old girls in the strip club, that was off the wall, Demarcus. You should have said that.
But I but
Demarcus is 30 years old, tipping little
but
girls,
32,
not
32,
even out of high school
32.
yet.
They
These
are in high school,
girls,
they 18.
they're still
Most
in high
likely.
school,
I
not
was I was
even.
18 in high school.
They
But
were
see, if
cheating.
you 18 and you stripping, that ain't my business. That ain't
Man.
how old you are in the strip club ain't my business. That ain't why I'm here. I ain't here to check IDs. I ain't here to,
Because they're
you know what I'm
already
saying?
18 to work.
I
To work
ain't
there, they
right.
have to be
They got to be
legally.
18, and I'm not here to change nobody's life. I'm not even here to make my own good decisions. I'm not even here to make my life better. I'm here to pay some bills and not my own.
That's
I'm gonna give y'all
horrible.
some
Ain't
little
that right,
petty,
Durante?
give y'all some little petty cash. Look, man. So I gotta do this story. So Jared, keep this in here, but don't put it on social media. So like
Ah!
when we promote, don't put it on social media. Keep it in here.
No, because it's
Keep it in
funny.
here.
It's gonna be funny. What are you about to say?
Keep
Oh
it
my
in here.
god.
So I got a cousin,
Well, can I just
and
bleep out the parts?
yeah, just don't. We
Yeah,
can't
just
blast
add
it.
the
So
bleep in later.
long story short, and I put this on my story last week, so I'm gonna change some parts up. But my cousin, he calls me up and he's like, "Hey, we going to the strip club," and I'm not pressed. I'm like, "Okay, we're going to Strokers," and I don't say too far, but I'm like, "You sure you want to go Strokers? You want to go somewhere else like XYZ?" No, we going to Strokers. We in the section and just started
Oh
gassing it up.
shit, a
Hey, right,
section.
nigga. I was
Shit,
like,
a
I
section.
I ain't playing on it, but shit, all right. And I just
Let's
closed something.
go.
Okay, wait.
Right, right,
Because I
right.
don't
So I'm like,
know.
okay, look.
Hold on. I don't know much about strokers, but how much is a section there?
Oh,
And
shit,
Uh,
I'm thinking at least a
I
stat.
mean, and
a
okay,
thousand
and then
dollars.
that leads me to the conversation. So I'll cut to the chase. So I get there. Mind you, she was coming from somewhere else, or he was coming from
All right.
somewhere else. So they didn't get there until 40 minutes. So I had to stuck. I was like, oh, I don't want to pay extra. So I got there like 10:45. They didn't get there until 11:45. When we got there, cause I'm like, girl, it's strokers. What? I'm saying the city, they Magic City, it's strokers. Like it's some sevens and some eights. It's 1-9 over there. But she wanted like a mythical, like a dragon. She like, I want her to be 5'10". I want her to be chocolate brown. She needs to have medium length dress. Hey,
Wait,
you doing
wait. So is
too
this cousin of
much.
yours
And
a woman?
so, yes, they are a woman. I'm sorry about that. So it's a woman.
It's
She
all
gets
good.
there, and women have a different kind of standard when it comes to strip club than men. Women want to see
Yeah, they
the
do.
tricks and this and
They
that. We just look
do.
for a
You got
cute
to work
face,
for it.
right?
You
But
got to
yeah,
work for it. When you're a
man,
woman, if you a woman in the strip club, they're gonna make the strippers work for the money, and or they got to be like real charming and like real
hmm
friendly. That's from what I've seen. From what I've seen.
exactly. Now you've seen quite a few. You seen,
So
but go ahead.
so strokers,
Hey.
the quality of the appearance of these women isn't up to the level as like Magic City. That's what y'all are telling me.
For it depends. No, it's some pretty girls in there. It's just she was looking for like, let's think early 2000s. BET, that video vixen, right? How they were just like the most
Mm.
beautiful girl. Like she was looking for. She's wanted a room full of those, and it was some beautiful women there. Don't get it
What
twisted.
night? What night was it y'all was in there on?
It was a Friday night. There was some
Oh,
bad. It
Friday
was
night.
bro. It
It was
was
popping ass
between
night.
me and
Popping
you.
ass night.
Right
What
between me
time?
and
And
you.
y'all
It
got there
was some
about
bad.
10,
I
10
got there at
o'clock.
10. They got there at 12. We ain't leave till 1.
1 o'clock is when it just getting popping. Strip club
And
for
that,
real, for real.
I
That's when the
mean,
baddies is in. That's when the baddies in there.
true,
One
but
o'clock.
we've seen like 3 rotations. So we seen the night girls, and then we seen the 11 shift, and then we seen the 12. So we seen 3 rotations, and they was all beautiful. But back to how I don't even know how we got on that tangent. But go back,
We
go back.
we've been on these strippers for a while, but I ain't mad.
Right.
Go ahead.
Let's get back to the subject.
No. Finish telling your story.
Oh,
What was the point of this story?
that's what I'm saying. I kind of got off on a tangent and I lost. How did I even start bring up? Because you said something about strip club, and I was like, man, I just went to one
Oh,
last
and
week,
you
not
and
even
you
on
stripping some
purpose.
18-year-olds, huh?
Okay, pause for the cause. Pause for the
You ain't check
cause.
no ID. You ain't check no ID, did you? So you don't know
Because
how old they were.
legally you're supposed to be over 18, and I got a type. I like older women, so I like
So
old
you ain't check no
broads.
ID. So they could have been 18, and you don't know. Just say you don't know. So you don't know.
But
Just say
So
you don't
so
know,
how so how
because you
much
don't.
is a section at Strokers? I'm still waiting on that.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. At Strokers, so and then
Did
my
y'all end up
cousin's
getting a section?
we did it. My cousin's husband he
Of course
finessed him.
not.
But they said 800. He talked them down to 5, so it goes 8. He
Oh
said
shit.
5, right? But then she's like, nah, we not doing that. And
500 for a section? Give me that.
come
How many
hey
bottles
5
y'all gonna get?
2 bottles.
2 bottles for 500 at Strokers? Go ahead.
But she was just uninterested. Okay, back to the questions, Demarcus. I'm sorry. Get back on the
No, it's all
outline.
good. That's all good. Yeah. So that's what I think. I bring. I bring like the radical opinions and the controversy. I ain't gonna let y'all just say Charles Xavier's a bad person because he's a person that can read minds and he makes the best decisions that he can. Sometimes the best decision for
Emma
himself.
Frost makes way
Jared,
better
what do
decisions
you think?
than Professor
What do you think you
Xavier.
bring to the podcast, Jared?
Um, Me, I think that I bring a lot of knowledge. Even when
Yeah.
I don't have the knowledge, I think that I pretend I have some knowledge on this podcast, and I'm like, and I bring the excitement, the flavor that y'all can't have. The
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I bring.
Are you trying to say? Are
Bring.
you trying to say you bring the gay opinions? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I
Oh, okay.
if I were
Because you
gonna
you
say I
saying
bring
flavor that we don't have. What's the flavor that we don't have?
just because I'm gay, like why is my
Wait,
gayness always
whoa.
a topic
Why did you
on this
even bring that up?
conversation?
We
Yeah,
wasn't
how'd
even
you?
talking about that.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo, he
Demarcus,
talking some
why'd you
Jared,
flavor
even
we
bring
don't have.
that up?
I'm trying to figure out what Jared got that I don't got.
that's what I'm trying to figure out, Jared. Like, why did you even bring that
I
up?
just
Nobody's even
said the
talking about
flavor.
that.
Like all of us are different flavors. Demarcus is
Hmm.
salt.
What? See?
Loranta is
I'm
pepper
so
and garlic and lemon pepper, and
Oh,
I'm the Creole saturates in the
garlic
green
lemon
bottle.
pepper.
Like we all have different flavors
You
to
think
mm-mm.
you think
our
you are the most
personality.
place on this show?
You think what?
All right, and I'm just salt. All right, all
Salt is
right,
needed
Jared.
in every dish.
Jared.
Salt is needed in every dish. So
Okay, so you saying I'm essential to this podcast, and that without
yeah,
me it wouldn't work.
yeah. That I think so. That's why I think it was a good idea that Lorenta said to call you. I'm
All
thankful
right,
that he did.
because you weren't gonna do it. Mm.
I wasn't. You
And
weren't gonna say no to me.
you supposed to be my. But I
Here you
wasn't
go.
gonna say no to
Here
you.
you
I
go.
wasn't gonna say no to
Here you
any one
go.
of y'all.
Here you go.
Mm.
Anyway, uh, what's been your least favorite part about doing this podcast?
My schedule, how and this is something my fiance gets mad about. Like
She
my
get mad about you doing a
schedule.
podcast?
No. Just my schedule in general,
Oh,
how it
okay.
can change in 72 hours, in 36 hours,
Hmm.
in 12 hours. And then out of
Yeah.
nowhere, like the day of some shit can just happen. And she comes from a place of, methodical. We're gonna plan out the week. We know we're doing
Hmm.
this. If it ain't on the schedule, guess what? It ain't happening. And that's not how I was raised or how I am. And so sometimes I kind of become a victim of my week and not, and so
Hmm.
with y'all, like even with our last recording time, I had it mixed up because I was like, okay, I'm getting all this shit done early. So, 9 o'clock
Hmm.
comes around. 9 o'clock comes around. I got everybody out my face. This person's there, they're there, and I can do us and then boom. So then that's what I really hate when I know y'all have set y'all time, y'all have y'all calendar in front of y'all, and I'm
Yeah.
not doing what I need to do.
But you
I
get the emails with the calendar invite too, Lorenta. I send them out to everybody at the
I
same
get so
time.
many emails. You understand? I get so, and this is another bad part. But I get so many emails because I got like 3 different ones and then just different stuff. So I'll see it and like I don't read the details. I'm like, okay, because I kept saying Sunday, but in my head it was like, oh, we're doing this at 9:30.
So
That was
But see,
like,
just
when
in
we
my
okay,
do
head.
when we do when we record on the weekend, we try to record early in the day, so we ain't
yeah,
using
we
up
had a
our
whole
nights like that.
conversation about
Right,
that. A
right,
whole
right,
Right,
right.
conversation. Okay, so let me ask you
right.
this about iPhones. When you get the email, it doesn't say yes, put this on my calendar, or no, don't put this on my calendar. It
It
just
does.
It
It
does.
definitely
so
does.
you don't click yes. It says BGE, the topic. Yeah, I do that every time. BGE, the topic, and
I
you
didn't.
just
I don't
don't
even
put
open it.
yes.
I don't even open it.
Why?
I
Hey,
just see it.
open
I
the
see it
email. Yo,
So
because
you
I
this
got
see an
so
nigga.
many.
email, you
I
see
got.
an email from me, and you don't even open the email.
I'll be like,
Nope.
bet.
He
I'm
say
gonna see a
nope. He
screenshot of
already
my,
done
my
told you.
inbox.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
want to
want
see
to
no
see.
damn
No, 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 no,
screenshot.
no. That's not the
I got like
problem.
so many
That
emails. I don't see
no,
you
no, no.
open none of
That's not the
these.
problem. My
I'm
problem
sorry.
is that
The
you
disrespect,
see an
Jared. Get him,
email
Jared.
from me, you don't even open the email, and
I
it
see it. I'll be
says
like, bet.
my name. It says my name right there on, and it has my picture because I put my picture on my. Wow. So you don't even open my
Which picture is
emails.
it, Jared? Is it your Tinder picture, Jared?
No, no, it's my professional. It's the same picture
It's
I have on LinkedIn.
Hey
low.
y'all. Hey
Wow.
y'all.
That's
If y'all ever see Jared Tinder, man, that first
I'll
picture
do
gonna
better.
slay you. It's
So
gonna
I'll
slay
do
so
you.
better.
so
Cause what I
you
do, I look at the date. I'm like, okay, BG8,
but then okay, so
TTBA,
why don't you just
Friday.
add it to
Okay,
your
boom.
calendar? That's all you have to do.
You're right. You're right. Cause I'm just a lazy SOB, and I'll do better.
You gotta do better, man. Add shit to your man. Start using your calendar, bro. You're almost 30 years old.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Uh,
exactly,
Like
exactly.
everybody in the
use
world
your
is mad at you
calendar,
right
and
now.
then
We're mad at you.
I'm about to
Your
say, did
girlfriend's
he just
mad
cut
at
off his
you.
camera? But nah,
Everybody's mad
it's
at you
not for no
because
more. I was just gonna say he said fiance just now. Y'all engaged again? That's
Um,
back on the docket.
yeah, man, some good counseling, man. We're gonna keep on keeping on, and we're
That's
being
what's
honest
up.
with ourselves, and we're gonna, we ain't no
That's what's up.
timetable on it. But it's like we're like, hey,
But yeah, yeah, she wearing the ring again. I don't
mm-hmm.
know if she ever stopped. I'm just talking shit.
I mean it's just
Yeah,
information for
she's
the podcast.
I mean, this is
ah,
ain't it just a long about you episode,
Yeah, it
about us
is.
episode?
It
Ain't that
is.
what you said?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay
yeah.
then.
But
Okay
um,
then.
but yeah, you got to
What's your least
start.
favorite part?
You got to start looking at your calendar. My least favorite part is I don't have a least favorite part besides
Mm.
Lorente and his calendar. I don't really have a least favorite part.
Mm.
I guess my least favorite part right now is just the beginning stages of this podcast. I wish we were out of that, and I wish we were somewhat better established. Like I need people
Mm.
to follow us. Like they're listening, and I see them listening, but they aren't following. So like these beginning
That's
stages of
fair.
this podcast are my least favorite part. But I
So
love
Jared said, y'all need to
talking.
go ahead and hit that follow button right now on whatever platform you listening on, and follow us on Instagram too, man. Black Geek Energy.
Yeah, and and they don't comment, just like y'all haven't commented on the podcast yet.
I'll comment sometime.
No, on the podcast.
On like, can I make comments on Spotify?
Yes, you can make comments on
Okay.
every platform. Y'all haven't comment,
Spotify ain't had comments for a long time.
and then
mm-hmm,
Lorante,
mm-hmm.
is that his name? Okay, good. Lorante doesn't
You finally got his name right.
even
Mm-hmm.
comment on TikTok. I'll be like tagging him.
Oh,
He
that's an
never
app.
comments.
I have that app, but I'm not that old, but I'm like, I'm not gonna use this damn app. But I got a profile. I made a video or two, but I don't really be
Yeah.
on TikTok. This
Spotify
one
don't
I'm
let you make comments, man. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I don't really be on TikTok, because I feel like I just feel like I'm not too old. Like how how every like the older generation, like I'm not doing that. I'm too old
Hmm.
for that. You 42. What are you doing?
Yeah,
So you just not gonna use. Okay.
I think that TikTok
Yeah.
made me really want to start doing this podcast because, like, you see everybody else. Everybody on TikTok is like an influencer or something. So I was like, I can be an influencer, and I can't be an influencer. I don't really know how, but like everybody on TikTok is like on influencer, and it's so easy to just endlessly scroll. Like when you're scrolling and you get that notification on TikTok that you've been scrolling too much, and then you keep
Mm-hmm.
scrolling
Yo, they
past
have
that
those?
notification. Yeah, it's like another video in the TikTok because you like scrolled and say, "Are
Mm,
your thumbs getting tired? You need to stop scrolling." But then,
damn.
yeah, but then I be watching the Terry Joe lives, and like every week it'll tell you. Like one week it was like you were on TikTok for 24 hours last week. I was
But
like,
yeah.
wow,
I
because I
mean,
be
well,
watching
not all
those
in one day.
lives.
So
Oh no, not all in one day, but
yeah, so it's all
it's
good. So it's all good. You spread that out over
yeah.
7 days.
That's still a lot. 24 hours on
Yeah.
TikTok. I could have been finishing Hogwarts Legacy, but yeah.
Yeah.
What's your least
Yeah.
favorite part?
My least favorite part is that we would record. I mean, it's later for y'all than it is for me, but that we record so late. And that we have to record so often. Like that's
Record
my least
so
favorite.
often?
That it's so late and so often. Yeah, I mean, like, and I understand that's just like part for the course. I understand that's just part for the course, but it's just like, bro, like it feels like to me, it feels like every time I get myself some free time, we got to record.
Wow. Because it is the 17th of March, of April.
Mm,
The
mm,
last time we recorded
mm.
was the 4th, and the next time we record is the 28th. So how is that too much?
Because I got a
like,
lot of other shit going on,
I
like we have
mean,
talked
you
about.
know that
But
normal podcasts record like every week, right?
I mean, this ain't a normal podcast. This is an exceptional podcast.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm
but yeah, I
just
mean,
saying.
and maybe that's maybe I just didn't expect it. I just didn't like. I understood that maybe like, oh, we have to record often. We have to record like every week or every other week or something like that. And the reality of it is hitting me, and it's like, damn, like we really got to record all the fucking time.
Yeah. But I'm just scared because now that I know that you don't like recording all the time, I'm like, if we actually get successful, we're going to have to record more.
But who's the one that's ready? Who's the one that got the shit on their calendar? That be moving their fucking D&D games. That be making time in their in their schedule to record and be there on time, ready to go.
I mean, yeah, both of us are here. So,
All right then.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
but
not
but
one of those folks that be like, oh, I don't like doing it, so I ain't gonna do it. No, it's like, I mean, I can feel the way about something and still take care of business.
but I don't want you to come in the podcast upset because you got to record and groggy and
I'm
stuff.
not upset that I have to record.
Okay, well, you don't be
I
yelling
be
at
excited.
me.
I'm a complex human being, and I can feel more than one thing at one time.
Right.
Okay, well, okay.
Let them know, Lante.
I I
Come
feel that
on.
you were yelling at
Uh,
me, but okay.
I wasn't speaking adamantly, which I often do. Um, all right, so let's talk about some hopes for the future, y'all. What do you hope to do in the future? Do you want to like, is there a particular guest you want to have, particular topics you want to cover, events you want to do, activities you want to have on the podcast or with our listeners?
So what we need to
Mm-hmm.
do is have like a well-established podcast host be a guest. But I want to. How your camera just move?
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about your camera. How it just move?
Oh shit, man! I got that
Oh,
movable motherfucker
fire
over
shit.
here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I can make it come a little closer. I can make it scoot back.
Are you doing that with your
Yes,
foot?
sir. Yes, sir. Why would
Wow.
I do it with my foot, bro? Yeah, I'm doing it
How
with my
how'd
foot.
you do
Right.
that?
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. I was about to say, come on.
How'd you do
Yeah,
that
that's my
though?
foot.
Oh, okay.
It's my
Yeah, I was
foot.
scared. I was scared. But yeah, we need to have a more established podcast. But I want to have like some of our friends or maybe Lauren on again because that was really, really, really,
Mm.
really fun
Oh
episode.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be excited to have Gordon on, man, because Gordon he pretty knowledgeable about shit too. He a good time.
Talk about somebody
Um,
that's busy. You know,
I want
Gordon
to have
hasn't
a
listened to the podcast yet.
He hasn't. I ain't know that.
No, he
I'm
said
gonna
he
cuss his
doesn't
ass
like
out.
podcasts and he doesn't like listening to people talk.
Okay,
He doesn't like
here go the
podcasts.
cap.
Yeah, yeah. No,
There go the
I'm
cap.
serious. I'm serious. I can pull it up on
That's
my
I mean,
phone.
that sound like Gordon though. That sound
Gordon
like Gordon.
literally
That
said,
sound
"I
like
can't
Gordon.
wait to be on. I listen all the time." He literally said that in text.
No, he told me he doesn't like podcasts. He doesn't listen to our show. Like,
When
uh,
did he say that? Last year?
no, he said
Which
it like three
show
weeks
is he
ago.
talking about?
He said it like 3 weeks ago.
Mm.
Mm. He
So,
did say he can't wait to be
All
on
right.
it. This nigga don't
uh,
listen to it. It's like, nigga, you can't wait to not listen to yourself. Like, what we talking about here?
yeah.
But
I mean that's what y'all keep
yeah,
saying. He just
we
told
need to
that to
stop
me.
dropping folks' names on this podcast. Well, he don't listen to it, so it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
but, but in general, we be name dropping too hard. We need to start using fake names
but
unless they
that
have been on the podcast.
but that's what I really want to do is like do some more connections with other podcasts and go on their show,
Mm-hmm.
them come on our show, and do like some and have some more sponsors, some bigger sponsors, because
Mm-hmm.
BetterHelp.com, they're a wonderful sponsor there, an affiliate sponsor, and we need money like now. So I want to have like better sponsors for us to better equip us to
What do you
better,
stop saying better? Stop saying better. You want to have bigger sponsors?
bigger.
What do you mean?
I mean, like,
More more far reaching? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Bigger with a bigger audience
all that,
or sponsors that can offer us more?
all that,
Like, yeah, because
all that.
Better Help is a great sponsor. I don't,
Yeah, yeah, they
it
are.
can't get no better.
Yeah, they are. I love BetterHelp.
It can be different.
Yeah,
But
but
speaking of
that's
Better
stuff that
Help,
I want.
should we go ahead and take a break and
Wait, but I just want to
we
hear
go
what
ahead and
y'all
take a
gotta
break?
say for the future, and then we can take a break.
Okay. We said Better Help a lot of times. I thought it'd be a great place to put their little spot, but okay. Um, I hope for the future. I want to do more like want to do like events. I want to like record them. So like if we could host like more D&D games, or if we do like tabletop games, or like even if we like play online with folks, like record it. You know what I'm saying? I want to engage the audience. I want people to feel like that they have a stake in this podcast. Like they not and because a lot of podcasts you listen to is just like, oh, this is like them talking. Like I'm just a listener. I want folks to feel like they can participate. You know what I'm saying? I want them to feel like they engage in this joint and they can affect the way the show goes.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So man, get at us. Like so, listeners, get at us. Like the more I see your name on Black Geek Energy on Instagram, the more I remember you, the more likely it's gonna be that I'm gonna do something for you.
That's interesting.
What
Or
you
do
gonna do?
something with you.
What you gonna do for him?
Shit,
So what do
depending on
you
what that
want?
DM say. So slide carefully.
So what do you want in the future, Loranta, for this podcast?
Lorante,
Lorante, I
Lorante.
said it
What
right
I
one time.
want, you say it right every time.
I know.
What I want, what I want. Hmm. Of course, more of our continued celebrity guests coming through because I love the people we
Celebrity.
had on. They're
Like
celebrities. They're celebrities.
Joe Maniello.
Nah, Napalm came through.
Okay,
Napalm came
Napalm.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Uh,
more. We're gonna be great. It's good.
Just more.
Whoo, yeah, because we've had like what DeMarcus said with the live events, and now that I'm kind of still in that because I knew we were gonna do a virtual soon, but
Mm-hmm.
to
mhm.
do it the live event, the live D&D game, or yeah, that session would be crazy live, and so that I'm
Yeah.
excited for that. So we can schedule that. It's second quarter now. I think like third quarter, maybe even fourth, because everybody's going to
Mhm.
homecoming. I think it's your
Oh
10 year. It's your
shit.
10 year,
Oh
isn't it?
shit. I'm
A,
definitely gonna be at homecoming. I'm
a
definitely gonna
It's your
be
live
at
10
taping
year.
during
HC.
homecoming. That'd be fun.
But this the thing. If we
Yo, but
do,
that's
it's
gonna be
gotta make
that's
sense. It's gotta make
gotta be like
sense.
an hour. I mean, we could do it like I don't know. Is
It gotta make
HBCU
sense.
geeks is the thing?
We are.
Greek geeks?
I mean, we could
Hmm.
just talk
I
about
don't
the
know.
latest because I know while we were filming this, John and Major's PR team just dumped him. So
But not Marvel. Hey, not
What?
Marvel.
No, Marvel
Not
hasn't
Marvel.
said anything yet, but they were looking for a look-alike for Damson Idris to be the new king. So we
That
gotta
that
see
ain't a
what's gonna happen.
look-alike.
We
Ugh.
gotta
That
see
is
what's
not
gonna
a
happen.
look-alike.
Ew.
Those are two separate looking
Nah.
brothers.
Well, that's the type that they're looking for, a Damson Idris type. So that's what they're looking like,
I would hate
and
that. I would be so mad.
yeah.
I would be as mad about that as I was when they replaced Terrence Howard in Iron Man. Y'all
Well,
forgot
they
about that,
weren't
didn't
paying Terrence Howard, so Terrence Howard quit. And according
Yeah,
to
but see,
the
had he stuck in it, had he hung in there, he'd be paid right now. He would be
yeah,
Rhodey.
yeah,
He
I
would have
believe
been
it.
Rhodey in like 7 movies and
Yeah,
been
cause
paid more than shit, I don't know.
yeah, because Rhodey has a big part in Secret Invasion. That's what I'm hearing,
Mm.
Hmm.
and if Johnny Major's lawyer didn't release those texts, I don't think that his PR team would have dropped him. So yeah. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, we have a very, very, very good uh, upcoming episodes list for the next couple of weeks. And our next episode is Versus, which I'm very, very, very excited about. We are
Hmm.
all
Hmm.
going to pick a
Hmm.
television network and we are going to battle it out uh, and see which one reigns supreme. And then y'all are going to decide who is the winner based on what we say. So, should,
Hmm.
should we
Hmm.
tell what networks we're doing or should that be a surprise?
Yeah, let's say that for the episode. Say
Okay.
that for the
Okay.
episode.
So we are going to
Bet,
be
bet.
releasing that one next time. It's going to be a great episode. I feel I'm going to get mad at somebody and I'm going to laugh at somebody else. So yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. And it's a toss up on who, because he get mad at both of us often. But
Okay.
it's all good. Because I don't care if Jerry gets mad at me.
Wow. I mean, well, I don't know
Because
why
you
I'm
know, he
upset
can't,
that you said that
because
because
Jerry
I'm
can't
not
beat
in your
my ass
wedding.
though.
I mean, I went one time. I'll just call the cops on you.
Mm-mm. Not the police.
I
Call the
mean,
popo ho.
I'm not in his wedding, so
Not Lamonte's in it either, but
I
I
I mean,
know.
am.
you're gonna be in the building. You're gonna be in the building.
No,
Come
I'm
on
not.
now.
If I'm not in the wedding,
You don't want to come.
I'm not going.
If I'm not a part of this show,
I I'll
I'm not
plan
even gonna be
it.
around.
I'll plan the wedding.
All right. What's our let's do a quick round of favorites then. What's your favorite thing about this podcast?
Oh, I think yeah.
Yeah, didn't we
Uh,
already answer that?
I think
No,
we
we
answered
didn't.
something similar.
I think we
We had
did
something
favorite
similar.
episode. We did favorite episode. Oh, okay.
Oh.
We already did it. If we already did it, then shit, forget about it then. Fuck it then. I ain't cried 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. You want to do the questions? Or we
Yeah,
want to keep going?
yeah. Let's go to commercial break, and
All right.
then we'll come back and do some questions on Black Geek Energy. Woo woo.
BGE. BGE.
Mhm.
Whew. And we back, y'all. We back. And
Welcome
Lamonte
back.
got some
Welcome back.
questions for us.
Questions.
You know,
Questions.
I usually
Okay.
post on Instagram when we gonna record, so y'all can ask some questions there. But I forgot because I'm a
Hmm.
regular nigga just like y'all.
Just
Uh,
like y'all, but we got a couple questions in the backlog. So once again, it's your favorite
but
portion of the pod.
yep.
Favorite portion of
Lamonte
the
handled the
pod.
email.
So we're gonna just hop right into it. We got Danielle from Savannah. She
Hey,
asks,
Danielle.
which type of gamers are you? A PC gamer or console gamer?
Oh.
I'm definitely console, but I did get
Mm-hmm.
a PC machine to play Baldur's Gate, and I got it,
Oh.
and I got my PC to play Baldur's Gate 3 2 years ago. And that beta that they have when you buy the game is still slow on that PC I got 2 years ago. So I'm sure that with all the updates and everything, it will be slow still. So I need a new PC to play Baldur's Gate 3. But I have been playing Cults of the Lamb on my PC recently, where you are a little cartoony lamb and you run this demon cult. And it's very fun. But mostly, I'm a console gamer. I played Switch the other day with a friend. And, I talked about playing the PS5 a lot. So, yeah, console for me.
Mm.
I am a console gamer. I got the Xbox, I got the PS5. I got a Switch. I don't play it that often, but I'm about to get Breath of the Wild and go ahead and play that since the Tears of the Kingdom about to come out. So I want to go ahead and try to catch up with everybody else. I wanted to. I don't know. I mean, I want to play Switch so bad, but I'm just not. I'm not like I'm not a portable gamer no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't be having when I'm traveling or when I'm out moving around. I ain't got time to be staring down at a screen. But yeah, console games. I used to be a PC gamer back in the day. Like, if you had you caught me around like between like 13 and like 17, I was playing a lot of MMOs.
Yeah.
I used to get the messages that Jared was talking about, like, "Hey, you've been playing for like 3 hours. Maybe you should take a break."
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, fuck that. It's
Hey.
Saturday.
So,
I'm gonna play for 12 more hours."
Hmm.
yeah. So what were your favorite MMOs?
Maple Story was one of my was favorite
That's
MMO.
not a real game. That is not a
Maple
real
Story
game.
was great. I made friends on Maple Story. Like, I would
That's
play
not.
Maple Story, and then like one of my friends would log in as a different character, and I'd just be talking to him. He'd be like, "Hey, are you so and so?" And they'd be like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Hey, man, what's going on? Me and somebody else."
So my favorite MMOs, because I was also a PC gamer a lot when I was little, was City of Heroes. I played a ton of City
Mm.
of Heroes, and I remember Gordon made us play Guild Wars when we were in
Gordon got us
school.
on Guild Wars.
I did
Yeah,
not
Guild
like
Wars
that
too.
game.
I like Guild
That's
Wars
pretty
too.
fun.
I didn't like it.
I had got a girl. Was it Guild Wars too that we
Yeah, it
was
was
playing
Guild
together?
Wars
No,
2. That game is still
it
out.
was that we played together, but no, I dated a girl and we played the MMO together. I met her in real life, y'all, not on the MMO. Like I met the girl in
Uh-oh.
real life and
Uh-oh.
we
I'm about
started
to
playing
stay.
together. Not the other
Took
way
it
around.
offline. Took it
I wasn't I wasn't meet
offline.
I wasn't meeting folks online before it was cool, before it was socially acceptable.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
What about you,
Lamonte,
Lamonta?
I'm
PC,
definitely
console.
I'm definitely a console guy. PC games are cool. I don't think I've ever had a strong enough uh laptop with a strong enough, processor to do much more. So I definitely, from the PlayStation 2 to the 3 to the 3 Xbox 360 over to the
Mm-hmm.
P4. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely been more of a console kind of guy. Yeah, definitely.
What's been your favorite console?
I think at the time it came out, maybe the P2, the PS2, just because
Yeah,
how
that
it
PlayStation 2
dropped and
was raw. It
it
was
was
raw.
just iconic at the time and where we were at. So and I feel like they're just dropping systems and it's just another drop. But when the PS2 dropped, it kind of stopped or stopped everything.
It
Like
changed the game, didn't it?
it changed how we play video games. Um,
I agree.
so, but that's just me.
The PS2. I think my favorite console was the 64. I think
Mm,
that I think that motherfucker revolutionized gaming. And like I think it revolutionized like family gaming because that was when Nintendo was like, "Hey, look, y'all, we coming for that ass," and they
hmm
did. They did, and now they got their own little niche market. Like if folks that play Nintendo games, they play
hmm
Nintendo games. Period.
Man,
Mm.
come
Like
on.
folks that play Xbox and PlayStation, they might switch teams here and there. But if you play Nintendo, you own that fucking Nintendo. Yep. Yeah. What's the next question? That was just one.
All right. I was just making sure we got everything off before we move on to the next one. Thanks. Shout out to Danielle from Savannah. All right. This is from Craig from Cincinnati.
I thought you said her name was Savannah from Savannah.
Nah, Danielle
No.
from Savannah. Danielle from
All
Savannah.
right.
All right. Next up, we got Craig from Cincinnati. When people come to you for help, what do they usually want help with?
Stealing.
Bro.
I'm just kidding.
Stop. Stop.
Burying the body.
Getting away with it.
So when I was in
Mhm.
college, people always came to me with ironically relationship advice, even though I've never
Uh-oh.
been in an actual relationship. Like, and all I would say is
Well, we talked
break
about
up
this.
with
We talked
him.
about this yesterday, Jared. Like all of the interactions we have with people are relationships.
I mean, a
We have
romantic
we
relationship.
three. Okay, great.
So, so all of the people I've been friends with have come to me for advice with their romantic relationships, even though I haven't been in a romantic relationship. And all I say is like, break up with him. Why is he doing that? Cheat on him. Uh, you don't need to be
Mm-mm-mm.
wasting your time.
What?
What are you crying for when you can be out doing this? Did
Hey,
you get some
yo.
money? Did he take you out? Well,
Hey,
get him
yo.
to take you
Jared was a
out
city
before you
girl
break
before
up
they
with
was city
him.
girls, y'all.
Yeah,
Jared,
like
Jared was saying seduce and scheme.
like I
Have y'all
was
watched
really
rap shit?
like y'all need to get your worth out of this person, especially if you haven't got any worth yet, and then leave him.
Wow.
Like, at least let him do something to try and win your graces back.
No
But if you're,
compromise, no.
yeah, if you're over it, I mean, at this point, well, yeah, at this point, most of
Oh,
the
by the
girls
time
I
they,
was talking to,
what you saying? By the time they came to you, it was already over, and they just needed somebody to tell them it was okay to leave, huh?
sometimes,
Mm,
sometimes, but
mm,
the
mm,
girls
mm.
need to like if you're a girl, just get over it,
Not get over it.
or get a bag for it. Like, yeah. So that's what they used to come to me
Get
for.
over it and get a bad.
Hmm.
Damn, damn. Um, yeah, folks. I don't think folks really come to me for help anymore. I think we all at an age where we have learned to help ourselves or can afford professional help. But
Mm-hmm.
I think when I was younger, people used to come to me with like not personality shit or like just like not necessarily like sometimes it'll be relationship shit, but it'll be more like oh like DeMarcus like I feel sad all the time. Like what should I do? And I'm like, be happy, my nigga. Like I don't really. But on the real, I try to tell them like, hey, look, you know, people come to me for reassurance a lot, and I hate it because I'm bad at reassurance. Unless I'm reassuring you about something that I actually like feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's not that big a deal. Like if you came to me and was like, oh, I feel like I'm ugly, I'm like, nah, you actually look good. You know what I'm saying, that you're attractive. If I don't think you're attractive, it's hard for me to reassure you in your appearance.
Mm.
Because it's like you gonna come to me and be like, oh, I think I'm ugly. I'm like, shit, I think you ugly too. But I'm not gonna say that. I gotta think of something else to say. Um, hey, look, like looks on everything. Like you're a great person, and the people that are not choosing you, they're gonna miss out on that. And you have a lot to offer. You bring a lot to this world. So you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. Don't worry about your looks. You know what I'm saying. We'll do what we can. We'll you know what I'm saying, put you in some better clothes. You know what I'm saying. We'll get you a nice haircut. But like, looks ain't everything.
You've had
They
this
not.
same conversation with me before, so I guess I'm ugly.
You ain't.
I don't think so. I don't think I've had this conversation with you, Jared.
Yeah,
I
you
don't remember.
have. You
I don't
have. Every
recall.
word you just said was like complete deja vu. I could
I
hear and I could
I
see
don't
you
recall.
in those baby dreads talking to me about the stuff you just said. Like, we've had this conversation
I
before.
don't recall, Jared.
I
This
mean,
had to be like
you
10
were
years ago.
high. Probably you were smoking, so your short term memory is
Oh
bad.
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, nah, that's not how it works. That's actually been disproved by the research. But Jared, my only thing with you is
I
like,
don't
man,
want
you
to
just need to
know.
put
I
some
don't
weight
want
on
to
your
know.
body,
I don't
man.
want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
You just need to put some weight on, bro. Eat a
Wow.
sandwich.
Wow. I actually had ramen today because a new ramen shop opened and it was really bad. So I'm never eating again.
And how many meals have you had today?
Just that ramen. You know how filling? Like
I
ramen
mean,
gets you full.
but you need
Listen,
to eat more than once a day. Have you shat? Like you ain't regular, my bro.
Have I what?
Have you shat? Have you shitted?
Yeah, yeah, I do that
past
every
tense.
day. I actually
All right, you should
take.
you should you should you should shit after every meal.
Mm.
Okay, Doctor Butler. Okay, like that's not how
What am I
nobody's
tell you?
body
What's
works. And plus, I'm
That's
almost
how your
done.
body's supposed to work. Nobody's body works like that because people don't take care of themselves. They don't eat enough fiber, they don't get enough exercise, they don't drink enough water. So folks be constipated and they don't know it. Like I saw this on I think it was Instagram. It was like a large percentage, like an alarming percentage of people are constipated and don't even know it.
Mm.
Well,
It's like 60-70%, y'all.
well, that's
So you
definitely
know what I'm
not
saying,
me, cause
watch you know what I'm saying, take care of your colon.
okay, that's
Because
definitely not me,
if you
cause
keep that up in you too long, it can poison you.
yeah,
And
I take
that's real
fiber
shit right there.
pills. I drink tea, so I poop on the
Mm.
daily basis because I have to. I have to poop on a daily basis because what if something happens and somebody needs to check in there?
What?
Yo!
So I
All right,
never
Jed.
know. I never
I-
know. I
What if
may have to go
what
to the
if what if
doctor, get a
what if you got to get your
colonoscopy.
Elmo tickled again tonight? What if you get some cutty tonight? You
So
can't.
so
Jared
so
said
so
you
I'm
stay ready. You ain't got to get ready.
always, yeah. If you say ready, you don't have to get ready, and I'm always very clean, and I try not to paint
Mm-hmm.
people. So I take fiber pills and I drink some laxative tea on a daily basis.
Huh. Huh. That's why you eat one meal. I didn't think about that part. I didn't think about that part. That's why you eat one meal.
Yeah,
So you be ready when the time comes.
you gotta
Huh.
you gotta stay ready.
You should eat more than one meal. You should still eat more than one meal, and just maybe just like try to like tailor the meals to that lifestyle.
I
You
mean,
know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
there are things I
If
could eat, but because I ate ramen, then I couldn't do that. Like if I ate like sushi or vegetables or salmon, then I could eat more meals. But because
Mm.
I ate something
my
that's
point
so
is,
heavy and it's pasta and it's fats and it's meats and stuff, I had to, do something different.
my point is, Jerry, you got to put on some weight, bro. You're too skinny. We can see your
I'm not
ribs,
skinny.
and
That's
I
just
don't
the
like that.
lighting. That's just the lighting.
Nah, you too skinny, my dog.
Okay.
All right, Levante, what's your answer to the question?
Similar, relationship advice as
Similar
well
to
as how
me,
they should.
pooping all
Yeah.
the time.
No, 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 no. Nah, folks, they'll come because I've been through.
Yeah, in case somebody got a check in there, right,
No,
Levante?
no, sir, no, sir, no, sir. Not the bowel movements. Not the bowel movements. No, they come in and they just ask, hey, what should I do? Just different advice on their situations, and generally it does, boil down to relationship. And sometimes folks they want to hear a different opinion. Sometimes they just want to vent. Like they say, hey, I need your help.
Mm.
Really, when they say that, hey, listen to my problems real quick. Let me get
Hey,
this out.
yeah.
Let me say it out loud. Let me see hear how it sounds, and then So yeah, so I do listen.
What's the last question?
Um,
Go ahead. What's up? You don't know? Okay, all right. The last one, Connor from Chicago. Dubs or subs?
Dubs or
So
something. Oh, I thought we were
so
asking a different question.
so
I was gonna be like subs, but go ahead.
duh. Okay, subs most definitely because I watch a lot of new or current anime and definitely subs. If I'm watching subs, I'm gonna pay attention more. But I just got up to date on Attack on Titan and that was dubbed. I think that
Mm,
I've tried it with dubs and I went to
Mm,
subs and I tried it with dubs again and this time I did dubs. I'm also watching uh this one anime and it's releasing as dubs. I am watching that as
mhm.
dubs. So I think that now if there's a dub option, then I'm gonna do dubs. I'm watching Revengers, and that's a really
mm,
good anime. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
doing dubs.
I like dubs too. I like dubs because I don't like the I don't like to be like trapped in a TV because when I watch subs, I feel like I can't look away, I can't blink, I
Mm-mm.
can't do nothing else. So I like to watch dubs because like it frees me up. I can watch TV casually versus like actively watching TV as a what I'm saying with the subs. But like good shit come out on subs, so
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem with it. It's just that if I have the option, I'm going dub all the way.
Yeah. But see, with and the anime I'm watching is called Eminence and Shadow. But like with watching in
Mm.
dubs, and I'm also gonna do something else. Like I can't just sit there and watch TV. And like I have been playing a lot of Vampire Survivor on my phone, and like when I'm playing that, like it's hard to concentrate on two different things. So I need to watch anime and
Hmm.
sub, but I don't. I've been watching a lot of anime and dub recently, so yeah. And I feel like a big
Mm-mm.
faker because I'm not watching in
Why?
sub.
Don't.
Yeah, I
No,
feel like a
no, no. Be
huge
be
faker.
American. Be American. Be American. Be American.
Yeah, I feel like my anime card is gonna get taken away. I like got negative points. I'm no longer a 10. Um, so yeah, I just feel like a faker. And we know that you prefer dubbed, Loranta Tay.
Yeah, you ain't even gotta ask. You already know.
Don't even have to ask.
You already know, man. I like to chill. Like this is a outlet, a release for me. I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to kick my feet up. It's been a long
Right,
week.
right. I just want to
What's
relax. I want to have a
what's
good
coming up?
time.
So I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
No
Wow.
black folks can't
So
read. I'm just playing.
is everything that you say and do sexual because it's just a release for me. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Like it's everything have to have
Wow.
that
So cause
creepy,
we
cringy
so
sexual undertone, Loranta.
so is this because we straight, Jared? Are you
That's what it
tackling this
sounds
because like
like.
because Lorente is straight, everything he say is sexual. He can't just talk about his life
Like
in a
throughout
non-sexual way.
throughout the week in our professional lives, it's all serious. It's uptight, because I'm dealing with big ticket items, and so at times it can come a lot of stress. So and if I misstep, I'm young, I'm African American, so if I misstep one time, folks feel like they can school me, and it's not
Hmm.
even always true like that. It's just always like I've had it happen once or twice, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
you're never not gonna
And then
talk
they
to me
have to
like
come on
that.
this podcast and you attack his straightness. Come on, man.
So
Yo,
I didn't attack his straightness, but if I wanted to attack his straightness, I would have. Because y'all breeders think that y'all can come in here and say anything y'all want
Y'all hear
to,
this?
not
Y'all
that
hear
breeders,
y'all
this?
can come here and
not
do
breeders.
anything
Breeders.
y'all want
That's
to,
all.
that
That's all
y'all
we
don't
good for.
that
You
that
know,
that y'all
you
don't
know
even
what,
have to
Jared? You should. You should.
add the date to your calendar. That's what y'all breeders think y'all
Oh,
can do. But
oh.
I'm here to tell
Jared,
you, as a proud
I'm
black
here to tell you.
feminine gay person, that I'm not staying up for it no more.
Yeah. Jared, you should be kinder to us breeders, as you call us, because every
Yeah,
gay person came from a breeder.
Mhm.
yeah. Well, and every
We
gay
created
person
you.
regrets it.
I don't think that's true. Don't project.
Well, guys, this is the end of our 10th anniversary special, well, our 10th podcast special.
I'm leading
Uh,
this damn episode now.
okay.
Sit back. All
I
right,
will
everybody.
erase
That's the
that part.
that this has been our 10th episode. You know what I'm saying? I hope you got to know us a little better. I hope you got to know a little bit more about the podcast. We appreciate y'all for listening. We appreciate y'all for following, subscribing on whatever channels and platforms you do. Hit us up on our socials. Twitter and no, yeah, the Twitter and the Instagram at Black Geek Energy.
Okay,
Nah,
that's
that's
not
not right.
right.
The the Instagram and the TikTok at Black Geek Energy, and then the Twitter at BGE_pod. And don't forget, you know what I'm saying, take care of your mental, man, with BetterHelp at betterhelp.com/BGE pod. No underscore on that one. And we out.
Mm-mm.
Follow us.
Yeah.
Follow
BG
us and comment.
BGE out.
You gotta say follow us and comment.
I did. I said all that part.
You gotta
I
say it
said follow,
again
subscribe.
at the end.
Good God Almighty, man! Follow, subscribe, comment,
Smash that.
do the
Smash.
social media thing. Double tap, like, swipe up, swipe right, all that.
Cool. All right, guys. Bye.
How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? How's your heart? How's your mind? Now, y'all have asked us about mental health before and what our feelings are on mental health, and I say that your mental health is just as important as your physical health, your spiritual health, and your financial health, your fiscal health. And therapy, a lot of times, is a bridge to those other things. And so our sponsor, BetterHelp, is here to help us with that and help you with that. And I know a lot of y'all don't believe in therapy. Y'all ain't got time for it. You know, can't nobody tell you how you feel. But that's not what BetterHelp is here to do. What BetterHelp does is that they have licensed professionals that help you understand why you're feeling the way you do and are able to walk you through those feelings and help you get to a better place or just to reassure you of where you already are. I'm in therapy myself, and I can tell you that it's working for me. So, why not give it a try? You can go to betterhelp.com/BGE pod. That's beta gamma epsilon pod for 10% off and get started with BetterHelp today.